Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. Spice up your speech with humor. If there's a single lesson that life teaches us, it's that wishing doesn't make it so. A man of faith is also full of courage. The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of a well-spent life is eternal. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. Impunity is the greatest encouragement of crime. In the world, there is nothing better and more pleasant than friendship. Freedom is participation in power. The reward of friendship is friendship itself. You can't love either the one you're afraid of or the one who's afraid of you. To exclude friendship from life is the same as to deprive the world of sunlight. Though silence is not necessarily an admission, it is not a denial either. The function of wisdom is to discriminate between good and evil. When something happens and it causes us pain, the pain is there to teach us a lesson. It is not so that we feel pain for the sake of pain. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Do not let the memories of your past limit the potential of your future. There are no limits to what you can achieve on your journey through life, except in your mind. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. Most people will deceive you if you give them at least half a chance. We must meet the challenge rather than wish it were not before us. Difficult roads always lead to beautiful destinations. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. Knowledge, which is divorced from justice, may be called cunning rather than wisdom. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. The love you give in life keeps people alive beyond their time. Anyone who was given love will always live on in another's heart. The face is a picture of the mind, with the eyes as its interpreter. A mind without instruction can no more bear fruit than can a field, however fertile, without cultivation. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Not being greedy is already wealth. Not being wasteful is income. History is the witness that testifies to the passing of time. It illumines reality, vitalizes memory, provides guidance in daily life, and brings us tidings of antiquities. For books are more than books. They are the life, the very heart and core of ages past. The reason why men worked and died. The essence and quintessence of their lives. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. Sometimes you're not going to fit in no matter how hard you try, and it's better to just be alone. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Rehearsing situations in your head is a waste of time. The situation will always be different than anything your imagination will come up with. People will walk in and out of your life, and those you least expect will become past remembrances of a temporary time you once thought was permanent. Tough times teach us that our resilience is stronger than we ever imagined. You have to speak up for yourself. No one else will. You won't always be able to help someone change for the better if you keep trying. There will come a day when you decide you can't do it anymore, and they clearly don't want to change. The most precious thing in the world is time with those you love. We tend to forget that happiness doesn't come as a result of getting something we don't have, but rather of recognizing and appreciating what we do have. You are the only person that can simultaneously be your best friend and your worst enemy, and you can choose which one is more prevalent. You cannot control the behavior of others, but you can always choose how you respond to it. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Always trust what your gut tells you, even when everybody else tries to convince you otherwise. Don't take people for granted. You never know when they could be gone. You never know how much they mean to you until they're gone. Never back down from a real challenge. They give the best lessons in life. Sometimes you have to lose all you have to find out who you truly are. People only get better with experience if they are willing to learn and understand the lessons that are given to them through the bad times in their lives. Nothing stands out so conspicuously or remains so firmly fixed in the memory as something which you have blundered. We are bound by the law so that we may be free. He who has money cannot be punished. It is our own evil thoughts which make us. Freedom will bite back more fiercely when suspended than when she remains undisturbed. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. Order is most helpful for clear assimilation. In all matters, before beginning, diligent preparation should be made. Every man can tell how many goats or sheep he possesses, but not how many friends. A happy life consists in tranquility of mind. Old age, the crown of life, our play's last act. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. The most important thing in life is learning how to fall. A tough lesson in life that one has to learn is that not everybody wishes you well. There is neither happiness nor unhappiness in this world. There is merely the comparison of one state to the other. Only a man who has felt ultimate despair is capable of feeling ultimate bliss. Hard times are sometimes blessings in disguise. We do have to suffer, but in the end, it makes us strong, better, and wise. Bad days build better days. Let the improvement of yourself keep you so busy that you have no time to criticize others. People tend to complicate their own lives as if living weren't already complicated enough. There are no snares more dangerous than those which lurk under the guise of duty or the name of a relationship. Natural ability without education has more often raised a man to glory and virtue than education without natural ability. The greatest virtue of a speaker is not only to say what is necessary, but also not to say what is not necessary. Read at every weight. Read at all hours. Read within leisure. Read in times of labor. Read as one goes in. Read as one goes out. The task of the educated mind is simply put, read to lead. If fate does not give you something, it means that it protects you from something. The more honest men are, the less he suspects others of dishonesty. A low soul always presupposes the lowest motives for noble deeds. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to always remain a child. For what is the worth of human life unless it is woven into the life of our ancestors by the records of history? Your life is the result of the choices you make. There is no plan, just the consequences of choices. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. You can either become the victim of your struggles or emerge from them as the hero of your life. Your future is your past, which you understand. You have to help yourself. No one else can help you. You have to do it yourself. Once you realize this, you will feel more in control of your life.